Welcome to HWM Aston Martin and welcome to this March 2017 DB11 V12 Coupe. This particular car is a launch edition, and try not to mistake a launch edition for an Andy Palmer CEO sign-off car. The first 1,000 launch editions were signed off by Andy Palmer. This particular car, as I say, is March 2017 and was part of the launch edition series, so it did get a lot of things as standard as a car, but was inclusive in the price at that time. So as an example, we had the V12 fender badge on the side, but things like Bang & Olufsen were standard, the wheel choice was also standard, and there was an array of different sort of standard content on the vehicle as well. This particular car is a one-owner car, done 9,700 miles from new, with a full HWM service history. A few notable features about the car: this has had a AMR power upgrade on the vehicle, and that was done a couple of years ago. It has also had the Aston Martin Apple CarPlay, and as well as that, we've also had the Aston Martin script fitted to the back of the boot lid as well. So just a couple of changes from the norm. Most obviously, the AMR power upgrade is probably the most significant change to the vehicle. This is a one-owner car and has been specified, and I was given a helping hand in that, in quite a traditional Aston sort of finish really. So we have this sort of lighter magnetic silver exterior colour, but as you can see on the forefront of the vehicle, we have the satin chrome side strakes as well as the bonnet blades, but around the front of the vehicle, as you can see, we have the satin chrome front grille as well. Me personally, I do really like the sort of more traditional finish to DB11. I just think it sort of suits the car a little bit better. We do have the gloss black lower body pack on this car, and the front end of this vehicle, just to note about the condition of the car, is in lovely order. So there are a couple of very, very minor marks on the front of the vehicle, but overall this car, for the mileage and the age, has been well loved and very well looked after. Moving around to the side of the vehicle, we have the 10-spoke directional black and diamond turn wheels with the anodised brake calipers behind. We also have your usual features like your 360 cameras on the outside of the vehicle. DB11 was the first car in our range to get the laminated side glass, so as a vehicle goes, it's very well sound insulated on the inside. Moving around the back of the vehicle, because this was an early DB11, the red rear lights were your only feature that you could have on the back. The smoked rear lights came much later on in the vehicle's life. And as you can also see, it's finished on the back here with your bright finish tailpipes. Now, as part of the AMR power upgrade, there was some reconfiguration to the exhaust noise. So there is some changes to this car with the exhaust note. Whether you'll notice that from a regular car is slightly different, but when you work with them, you do get to hear that. But let's take you through the interior of the vehicle, and we can show you some of the optional content on the inside of the car. Inside this vehicle, we have a really nice colourway inside here. So new for DB11 was a colour called Dark Knight, which was a very, very dark blue leather colour. You might not get to see it properly on the camera, but when you're in person, Dark Knight is a lovely colour. So the Dark Knight, we've got a duotone environment and a duotone seat environment in this car. So you have the Dark Knight through the centre of the vehicle and across the top of the dash, as well as through the centre of your door cards and your seat centres and your seat top as well. In here, we have the Dark Knight stitching. So it's got a contrast stitch in this car, which is Dark Knight, so that runs through your ivory secondary colour on the interior. And then we have a match to leather stitch on the quilting on the seats. We also have, and at that time it was new for the vehicle, we also have a Dark Knight heavyweight carpet in this car as well, which sort of really goes with the theme of the vehicle. So we have a Dark Knight ivory and then a Dark Knight on top. And then we then have the Taylor's Grey headlining, which is quite a traditional colour for Aston and just lifts the inside of the vehicle, makes it nice and airy. Technology wise, inside the car we have your standard DB11 refinements with your navigation and your DAB radio, Bluetooth music, and as I said earlier on, this car is fitted with the Apple CarPlay. We have heated seats with memory seats, and also we have the multi-contour seats as well. So we have the lumbar support as well as the bolster adjustment on the seat as well. Touchpad control for your infotainment, and things like electric steering column, cruise control, and those sort of things are all standard features on the car. Your choice when you were speccing a DB11 is you could have a match to secondary environment steering wheel. This particular car has an obsidian black steering wheel in the car. For myself, I think this works a lot better. When you go for a duotone interior, you're better off just having a black steering wheel, and then finished off inside here with your satin chrome jewellery pack. So that is your vent surrounds, also your levers on your steering wheel, and then all your centre console and your buttons and switch gear on the side of the vehicle. The other thing that the jewellery pack gave you on DB11 was your side sills would also be in satin chrome, and also your Bang & Olufsen stereo speaker covers as well. This vehicle is available on the Timeless website. It has been serviced not so long ago, which was the 5th and final service off the service plan, but is available with a 12-month warranty. And if you would like a bit more information, give us a shout here at the showroom. We'd be happy to help you out.